Hey everybody, welcome to last week, week 5 here, consumer behavior. And I got this scenery up here. This is like scenery of Ireland, and I got Ireland this week because St. Patty's Day is this upcoming week here. So, and a little bit about me. I don't know if I've ever shared this, a little bit of info on me. I was born here in the United States, but my mom and dad met. My mother was from Ireland, so they got divorced when I was little, like 6 years old, and so she went back to Ireland, took me with her. And so when I was there, this was like for like 4 years, from like 62 to 66, somewhere around in there. I lived in a house like this. This ain't the actual house, but looks pretty much the same, the straw roof type of thing. So that's what I grew up in back then. No plumbing or anything in those days, and a little guy like me, I wasn't aware of it anyway. So, but anyway, so that's and then came back to States in '66 to New York. So anyway, this week St. Patty, and that's what reminded me of that. So, okay, and then just a little bit of motivation here. This captures what we got here. We may train her for a peak certain race, but running is a lifetime sport, and that gets back to what I always mention about. School is an everyday thing. It's not something, you do the quiz or a test or something like that. You may prep for it, but school is every day. It's not just something extra we do, and that's just something you have to do. You got to figure it out for yourself, and it's not going to work unless you do it yourself. So regardless of those obstacles, those voices, you need to keep moving forward, and you're already at this level in your program, so you just need to get there and make sure that you do, and you don't let things distract you. I mean, this is something you're paying for. You want to do it, and so the other reason I say every day is so that you actually learn and retain the information. Unlike a lot of us in high school, we cram for tests, but we don't remember any of the material. This is something you're doing because it's something you want to do. Whatever you're going to do down the road in the future, whether you're working for somebody or yourself, you need to know the material. So it's more than just a piece of paper. The piece of paper diploma says you know the material, but that's up to you. You got to do it. So, all right, into the course room. Last week, everybody that most of you are doing real good in there. Those that you're actually active on the homeworks, real good. Same thing on the interaction with the quizzes and everything. I'm sorry, the discussions. So all good there. This upcoming week, we got this last week. You got about 4 chapters in here. Chapter 15 has to do with segmentation, market positioning. So here's a definition. It's a process of dividing into groups, and then segmentation is analysis. Okay, so that's what this has to do with. Now, marketing, very interesting subject. If it's something you're going to get into, I think it's a good career field. If it's something you're interested in, always changing. Like 10 years ago, we didn't have social media. Now, some of you may not say, "What do you mean we didn't have social media?" Well, it's like 20 years ago, we didn't have a cell phone. I mean, so. Depending on where you're at generation-wise, like I say, things are always changing. Product strategy here. So this one has to be, you got the wheel, our wheel of analysis there, and so satisfaction is a concept. So that's just part of, the other thing is how do you determine satisfaction, dissatisfaction, and again, that's part of marketing and doing surveys and so forth. They've got the third chapter here on 17, behavior and promotion. Marketers, to develop promotions, to communicate information about the products, to try and persuade us to buy. And then you got the 4 types there. Advertising, sales, personal, and publicity. So those are just some of them there. And then okay, down to chapter 18, behavior and pricing strategy. Again, we got that wheel there, and from the customer's point of view, price is usually, it's something we give up in order to buy something. We're doing that sacrifice. We're not going to buy the bag of chips because we're going to buy the candy bar instead, or something like that. So, so that's kind of what that kind of equates to. Last chapter down here, chapter 19, behavior, electronic. Commerce channel, so you got the 4 types of utilities here: form, time, place, and possession. So that's just part of, how we do that. Things like what people see, what do you see? Me, because of my my background in dominoes. After I got out the Army, I did the domino thing. Image was a big thing for me. I used to be really nitpicky, like, you see these lights on top of drivers' cars, right, for pizza places. One of my pet peeves is, why are you riding around with the light at night, with the top at night, if you're not going to have it lit up, plug it in at the light go, because it's advertising, so, things like that. All or negative things. You pull up to a store, like a fast food place, and you got employees standing outside smoking. That's for the majority of people, that is an immediate turn off, because it just puts these thoughts in your head, these doubts. So anyway, so that's got to do with image and recognition and stuff like that. So, and okay, so that's 4 chapters, and otherwise I think that's it. The homework and everything's the same this week. Make sure here there's nothing we're forgetting. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, okay. Oh, evaluation. I always ask you guys to do the evaluations at the end. So if there's something you found wrong or something needs to be fixed, or, positive or negative comments, just let us know. That way we know there's something in there. Because we do make changes as we find out things, or something might be, not right in there. So if you can do that, that'll be good. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. I'll give you my test question. Just let me know what I'm holding in my arms here, and that way I know you watched the video. And besides that, have a great week. Get in touch with those you have been in touch with me, so just do that, and have a great week. If I don't see you next term I'm doing the project management course and BA320. And yeah, so I'll see you in one of those if you're there. If not, see you next time. All right, take care.